Don't mind me, chat, just having a few issues starting the stream. I really need a second build of OBS for when I need to switch between 720p and 2K. Are we good? I think we're good. I hope we're good. Am I getting this weird double audio issue coming through, or is that just my tablet playing up? My tablet is on its last legs, it's literally falling apart, so I need a new tablet. Okay, that sounds good. I think YouTube is good, although I need to make sure that's muted. Does chat work? Chat is working, let me just filter that out. Close the door, turn off the lights, take off my pants, and we'll get started in a moment. Alright, how are we looking? How are we all doing tonight, chat? Hope you're doing well. Let me just quickly play up my tab a little bit. I just need to bring up the trophy guide. I did not check just prior to starting the stream, but I did have a look last night. And yeah, I don't think we're completing this game tonight. Based on the main number of missions, or number of main missions I should say, because I'm dyslexic, there's a lot more to go, and one of my earbuds is missing. Hang on. Where did that fucking thing just go? It's on the floor underneath me. The earbuds that I've got have a nasty habit of disconnecting from the little plastic things that you put inside the ears. So sometimes when I pull out my earphones, what happens is that they sort of stay in my ears, a little squishy part, and it's very unpleasant. What's even worse though is when you just pick them up randomly and the part is missing and you don't know where it is and you've got to go looking for it. Alright, I think we'll get going. Let's hit play on this. Continue, just got to bring up the guide.
Casualties at Gibson Memorial Hospital. I need assistance. Possible hostiles in the vicinity.
Alright, so let's go in here and save some people. So look at the guide, we've got 2 trophies left. One involves hacking a turret, and the other involves potentially saving a cat. Not entirely sure, but I have seen the mission is called Cybertrail. Everything else is basically blind to me. I guess we can just rush to the end, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue playing the way that I am, and look at how long to beat. It said, yeah, you can pass this game in about 20 hours or so. The trophy guide says, yeah, you can get everything in 12 hours. Someone's not telling the truth, or someone's playing a vastly different playstyle, so based on what I've seen so far, I think this is actually kind of like a 20-hour game, maybe slightly less if you're not doing side quests and whatnot. I don't feel like I've really been taking my time here, but this is probably going to be a 20-hour game when all is said and done. Why can't I see... Sorry, just looking at something in OBS. There we go. My mouse was in the wrong place. I wonder if this place was attacked because they were looking for the old man, although Wendell did mention Lewis. That's why we're here. Once again, the edges of the screen feel like they're falling apart. This location was not optimized terribly well. Doors open.
Lewis.
Uh-oh. music abruptly stopping like that is not a good sign. Go in the bathroom, Lewis.
I'm all right, Murphy. I'm all right.
How did the mercenaries murder everyone else at the hospital? The guards, the patients, the staff? Yes, you're the only one who's alive.
Oh, thank God you're safe.
We've missed you, officer. How are you feeling?
A little banged up, but I've certainly been worse.
That Wendell guy needs to pay for what he did.
And he will.
But when? How many more innocent people have to get shot before that happens?
OCP doesn't have our back. We know that Wendell's working for him.
You know what we should do?
Don't even say it!
We should go on strike.
Yeah!
Sergeant, how can we go out on the streets knowing that the people who hire us are working against us?
Don't forget about the robots.
We will discuss this further, but first, Murphy, it's time for your evaluation.
I didn't want to interrupt that cutscene. Trace Twilight, thank you for the raid, dude. How's the stream?
I'll be catching up on what's been going on, partner.
What were you streaming? Because I can't actually tell from here. I should be able to tell, but I can't see on this version of OBS. At least I don't think I can. Unless I click this and take a look at your videos, perhaps, if you were saving the VODs. Possibly playing some Hollow Knight. Nice. The original or Silksong? You're playing Hollow Knight. First time playing this. Holy shit. That's a baptism of fire. I do recall completing that game, but I never got to platinum for it because there are some combat trials at the end which can just fuck off into the absolute stratosphere. Damn, Hollow Knight. I want to get back to that game. I want to replay it at some point, and I do want to then play Silksong bars. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it just because of how long the game is and honestly how difficult the game is. I don't consider myself a scrub with games in general, but that game is kind of hard. It's been good. Nice. Interview invitation. Miss Estevez. We invite you for an interview because you are a suitable candidate for this position. As a police officer, I am sure you will agree that the greatest crime that can be committed is the violation of private property. Magnavox, the largest manufacturer of the most effective lethal security devices, was established to prevent this sort of crime. We need people who understand that. Jessica Brown, Magnavox HR Department. Hopefully we don't lose another police officer to that. Yeah, I played Hollow Knight when it came out to PS4 because it was released on other consoles and then it came to PS4 much later. I don't remember what it was called, Voidheart Edition perhaps, but it included Pantheon of Helleness and a bunch of other stuff which I just could not do. But yeah, Silksong's out now. Apparently it's awesome. Apparently it's very difficult. People are really enjoying it. And yeah, I need to get back to that game someday. For everyone who's just joined, we're playing some Robocop. We are Robocop, obviously, and we enjoy saving people by blasting them in the head with our Auto 9.
Lewis is back. Hey, Steph, how's my hair?
Looks like an elephant took a dump on an ostrich egg.
So, you also noticed the symmetry of my face?
Whatever, shithead.
I found it to be too hard. The main thing is taking on things before you're ready for them, yeah. The difficult part was when, I don't want to say his name, NKG turned up. That was where I tapped out. I know there's a glitch you can use to become invincible. Hopefully you won't use it now that I've said that, but I haven't looked into myself. But if I do want to get the platinum one day, it's likely I'll use that glitch.
Robocop, please have a seat.
Let me look around here first. Are you going to talk more about my glitches? If you haven't played this or if you're not familiar with it, we are Robocop, we are Alex Murphy, and during the entire game he's been having glitches. He's Seeing things that aren't there, he's unable to perform to optimum specifications. He's in a rough place. Praise Twilight. At the end, you're fighting a dream real boss that is falling boulders, uses a hammer. My voice, oh my god. Uses a hammer, but I've hit him so many times and you don't know how much more you have to survive. You need to find a way to upgrade weapon damage. If I remember correctly, you can upgrade your nail around 3 or 4 times. Also get the charms as well. So on the previous mission, we went to prison. We saved a lot of the prisoners. Warden's gift discovered. What is this stuff? Okay, I tried to stop the electric chair execution. I tried that. I couldn't see it. Warden's gift. Alright, we still get an A rank. It looks like the cap might be 3,000, which I've not reached.
That's it from me.
Where is Dr. Blanche? I am supposed to undergo an evaluation.
Oh, right. She called. Said that she wouldn't be able to make it today. Actually, she wanted you to call her. She seemed distressed.
Is she the mole?
Antonowski escapes from a high-security prison. Now the cops are thinking about going on strike. What happens if some dangerous criminal breaks out from the cells downstairs?
Pray that Robocop is around.
Do we even have anyone in the cells downstairs, fellas? The most we've seen down here is my informants, who may or may not be dodgy, and a bunch of torch heads. And that's it. It's 5 AM where you are. Holy shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hollow Knight is a fantastic game, but don't let it keep you up until 5 AM. Running and running. Dude, thank you for the raid. I sincerely appreciate it. And my guys, if you're watching me on YouTube or watching wherever, go check out Craze Twilight. He's awesome. He hangs around here for no good reason, and yeah, go check him out. He's playing Hollow Knight, which is a fantastic game, so go do that. And yeah, Craze Twilight, thank you again, and have a great night. Someone's cracked 250. Nice. 4 skill points. Yeah, let's put it into armor. And then let's boost vitality. Let's get that up, and then maybe we'll put the remaining points into combat. There's no one in the cells to break out, so, you know.
The governor of Wyoming reconnected the water supply in his state after it was examined that the likelihood of death after drinking it dropped to a safe 6%. The water was shut off in the first place due to a dangerous leak from the Yellowstone National Park factory.
So, what? Immediate chance of death? Like you drink it and then you die instantly? Because if so, that is not safe. 6% the first time you drink it, 6% the second, it adds up very quickly. Well, it multiplies very quickly, I should say.
Dr. Blanche.
Thank you for returning my call. I don't know what to do. Who to trust.
What seems to be the problem?
My research that I was conducting on you. It's gone.
Uh-oh.
All the data that I collected is missing from the precinct. If someone felt comfortable stealing my computer, they may come after me once they realize that most of my records are on paper. OCP has been adamant about me keeping all the records on my computer, but I don't trust technology and I don't trust OCP. I keep most of my records with me in my notebook. I don't know who to turn to, except you.
Where are you now?
Home.
You are not safe there. Meet me at the Star Motel.
Yes, I know the place. I'll meet you there. Thank you.
Is it really the kid? Who else would it be? It might be Pickles. That would be incredible, though.
I'm not leaving here till I know what happened.
Sir, can you please calm down?
I'm a respectable citizen. I won't be treated like this.
Murphy, you busy?
You seem mildly intoxicated, sir.
This guy's really a handful. Do you mind taking over?
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of problem. The real problem is that one of you ignored my call for help.
Sir, none of our dispatchers would do such a thing as receive a call and not act upon it.
So maybe the next thing you're gonna tell me is that I wrecked my own fish shop.
Plenty of people attempt insurance fraud.
How dare you? My family has been serving that neighborhood for generations. You should know that I have many offers to buy out the shop. But I would never sell out to OCP, unlike you lot. I need to speak eye to eye with the man who ignored my call this afternoon.
Just a moment, sir. Murphy, I think it's your new buddy who's been on dispatch duty today. Could you check this matter with him?
Did the kid really steal Blanche's notes? I hope not.
Something's going down in the locker room. Let's check it out.
We're not getting out of here for a while.
Murphy, you're here. Let's start with what you found out at that prison.
I will show you somewhere private.
Wait, what?
I think I've got the place.
The hell? I thought I went in here to,
The new OCP project is what will make this possible for you. But I wouldn't want to leave you empty-handed, so let me at least give you this. The project's called Afterlife.
Afterlife. So someone in OCP is working with Wendell on another big project?
If not Becker, then who?
Sorry to disappoint you all, you ungrateful fucks. You didn't think I'd find you here, did you? Since I'm already here, entertain me. If I'm no longer your suspect, then who is?
I still suspect
we're
you.
all thinking it, so I might as well say it. What if it's the old man?
Ha! You've got some balls to even mention something like that. Nevertheless, good luck. Even if it's true, he's untouchable. Unlike you, I've got some work to do. Final preparations before the expo. So wish me luck.
Good luck.
Becker's right. We can't just go on accusing people without proof. What else is there?
Seems that Wendell found himself another gang to work for him.
What do we know about them?
Guns for hire. He's paying a lot for their services. They're supposed to be very computer savvy, real high-tech shit.
Dr. Blanche mentioned her computer was hacked.
Then I think we found ourselves a new lead.
Murphy, I want you to pursue this.
I will pay Dr. Blanche a visit.
All right, everyone dismissed.
Did I get my icons confused?
Can't wait to go back out there, partner.
You're not going anywhere.
But Sarge!
I need you here. That's the end of the discussion.
Where's the hospital visit? Wasn't that one, was it? Where is it? It's all the way down here. That's curious. Wendell Antonowski has new allies, a group of dishonorably discharged soldiers known as Wolfram. That's the first time we're hearing that. Wendell sent some of them to kill Officer Lewis to distract you from pursuing him after he escaped from prison. Head to the hospital and rescue her. We've done that. Wendell escaped prison with his new allies' help, a group of mercenaries called Wolfram. Earlier, he admitted that someone in OCP is working with him to carry out a new project, Afterlife. Reports what you learned in prison to Sergeant Reed and determine the next steps in the investigation. Okay, well, we were told to find the new kid who I thought was at dispatch. Go to the dispatch room. We didn't go there though. We were turned around and told to go to the locker room. I thought that might have been a different side quest, but no, it's this one. I got my icons mixed up.
Murphy, Mayor Cusack wants to talk to you. He's waiting in Reed's office.
He can go and get fucked. I do not care for politics. Alright, so what's going on in here?
It was you sitting on your ass in dispatch when my cousin called the police. He got shot because no officer showed up.
It appears there's a technical problem.
I reported it to OCP.
You see? He said it himself. That little snitch reports everything to OCP to undermine our efforts.
That's not right. I answer all...
Yes, it's not right, and you'll answer for that. Put him up.
We can't have this.
I ain't gonna fight you. We're police officers.
No, you got that all wrong. You never were and never will be part of this team, because you're not a real cop. You may fool some of us, but I can smell a rat a mile away.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he is a rat, and I don't trust him at all, but we need to be nice to him.
Attacking a fellow officer is a violation of the law. I will not allow it.
Of course you won't. You're both OCP's puppets covering for each other. This is bullshit!
Come on, Steph. Let's just go.
Whatever, man.
Your name is status on duty.
Your stress level appears to be high. I recommend using a health pack.
I'm guessing you're not here just to check my vitals. Can I help?
There has been a complaint about police ignoring calls.
You mean other than this one? I had a feeling something was wrong with the switchboard. Can you meet me in the dispatch room? I want to show you what I mean. I think the problem started when OCP brought new equipment in. I mentioned to the technicians that I thought something was wrong with this switchboard, but they said not to fuss, as this stuff is top of the line. Maybe you could have a look at it?
My thought is, yeah, you're dirty, but if I be nice to you, then you're going to come around at the very end and betray OCP. Unauthorized modification. What have we got? Radio receiver functionality is in order. Input panel functionality is in order, but what about this thing? Most important part. Handset functionality is in order. Oh god, there's so much here. What the hell?
You found something?
This cable looks out of place. I will see where it leads.
You do that. Control panel works in order. Forward circuit functionality. What is this?
Police, what's the emergency?
Hello? I just called, and I believe someone hung up on...
Okay, just remain calm. Officers are on their way and we'll be with you shortly.
I haven't even finished my last sentence, and you...
Thank you for contacting the police. Stay safe.
Who was that? Was that a recording that was playing in place of the dispatch calls coming through? I don't think it's his voice, right?
So, any luck finding what's wrong with it?
The switchboard has been tampered with. Calls are being patched through to a concealed answering machine.
That's seriously messed up. But it's definitely not all the calls. I've been receiving a pretty decent share of them. But have a look at this. I marked the map with all the calls I've answered this week.
One entire district seems to be completely empty.
Yeah, and it's that rundown neighborhood. We need to find out what's going on over there.
An opportunity presented itself. There is a victim from there awaiting an apology.
Okay, let me take care of that. I'll tell you what I find once I'm done. I can't undo the injustice you suffered, but I want to make it right. I'd like to start by visiting your store. Maybe I could take your statement there so I don't keep you here any longer.
Finally, someone who's hearing me out. I want to see you by the end of the day. Otherwise, this matter goes straight to Mayor Kuzak.
Once I finish my dispatch duty, I'll come right over.
Good. Good. I can take my leave now.
It's the perfect opportunity to check out the area and learn what the locals know, don't you think?
I agree.
If you're not busy with your other duties, maybe you could join me there?
Eventually. I suspect when I go downstairs and leave this place, we're going to go to that location. To that neighborhood. And this makes me think OCP interference though, because the neighborhood, there's a part on the map which is completely blank. All the calls are being routed through that answering machine, which is terrible. Right, arsehole! I don't want to speak to you. Really.
Called.
I did, Frankenstein. I hate to sound like a broken record, but the election is days away. The future of this city is at risk. That's why I wanted to be blunt with you. I want your support. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Is it money? Do you want me to pay you?
Are you trying to bribe a police officer?
I will remind you, Mr. Mayor, that bribing voters is illegal.
But if that's what it takes, you know as well as I that we can't have OCP rule this city. I may have overheard that there are some serious accusations pointed at the old man himself. What more do you need to know to support me?
I will think about it.
Sure. Take your time, but not too much time. The election is in 2 days.
Let me think about it? No. I supported him, apparently.
We're killing ourselves to put those bastards behind bars, and the next thing you know, they're back on the streets. Why even bother?
Don't get yourself down. Nothing really changes.
Just rearranges. Alright, so I think we can leave this place now. Unless there's another side quest lurking around here, but you know what? If there is, it can stay here. Someone's cracked too nicely on the leaderboard. That was the limit for our gold trophy. Or was it a gold trophy? I don't know, but basically it was the limits for hitting the max score on shooting range, and it has now been exceeded. Lewis, I'm terribly sorry, but I don't think I can take you with me. I don't think Sergeant would allow that. Nothing, okay. Yeah, they're pointing at the same place, so we're going to the neighborhood. I don't know if it's going to be downtown again or somewhere else. I have vague memories of seeing a Star Motel earlier, so perhaps, maybe... Container's open today. Whose container is this, and why was it closed earlier? That was very sus. The way this thing was closed earlier. Alright. We're going to... We back at the same downtown precinct. We are. I recognize that.
Murphy, are you on your way to see Dr. Blanche?
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election are in full swing, huh?
Fortunately, I am just by the hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
I need to bring up my guide because I see Cybertrail, and that is a... Well, there's a trophy coming up which I need to take a look at and just make sure that I understand before I miss it. Okay, we'll be escaping a burning building. Spoilers. The lighting on this engine, it's Unreal Engine 5, is pretty damn good. I mean, I get that it's mostly pre-baked here, this is not ray tracing. But even so, this looks glorious. We've got a whole bunch of serve and protects. We can serve the public trust now because I've put some points into whatever skill it was. Hey fellas. Issue situation is... Yeah, this is leading me towards the area where we found the old man. This bombed out neighborhood here, so... No calls have been coming through to the police station from this area. They've been routed to that answering machine and then being left unanswered.
Just look at that. I wouldn't have believed I'd see her.
Who are you talking to?
Murphy, good to see you. Multiple armed suspects have taken over the store. We gotta be careful. They got the owner inside.
I am going in.
You need backup.
I would tell both of them to stay put.
Remember your field training, Officer Washington.
I won't let you down.
You guys go ahead. I'll secure the perimeter.
Alright, so he is okay with this.
Oh, it's the mayor's poster. Mayor Maybe he actually knows him.
Time and place, dude. How large is this shop?
Let's get him.
Larger than I thought it would be. Saving the thugs.
You really know your stuff.
That's a hit shield. Alright. Get behind me, dude. Yeah, the upgrades on this PCB lead me to believe that going for body shots is actually a better choice. The SMG I can go for headshots, but the also 9, those exploding rounds make me think that body shots are a better choice here.
They stand no chance against you.
You saw what I was trying to do there, and it did not work at all. Nothing in here. This is going to be a breach, so let me equip this.
That'll teach him a lesson.
Kid, you need to shut up, stay behind me, and do your job.
Oh God! What will my father say?
Yoink.
All the fish are gonna go bad. Oh, quit your whining, Pop. It's not like anyone can smell the difference.
Just gonna grab the incriminating documents out of your fish shop. Let's go intervene.
Open the door and come out with your hands up.
Oh shit, that's Robocop. Listen, you and your friends got it all wrong. You're not supposed to be here, pal. OCP doesn't butt into this hood's business. And you're police on OCP's money, so you better scram if you don't want trouble.
I am a police officer. I do not take orders from lowlifes.
What do you want, Robot? I'm trying to be nice here. I've got a hostage here, and I'll blow his fucking brains out if you try anything stupid.
Break the door. He's reloading.
Who's that?
Lovely miss. Talking about your shot there, not mine.
Respect in those perps. There's nothing sacred to OCP, but I was wrong about you. You definitely more human than any of them OCP is.
That was intense.
Good job, Officer Washington.
Thank you, Robo.
I wish we could have learned more about what he was saying. But we're not going to get it. He was working with OCP by the sounds of it. More importantly, that is a skill point, which I'm going to invest into Vitality immediately. That'll give us a 5th charge, and that will give us auto recovery up to 75%.
Hey, Washington. I That sounded like a proper gunfight. So how come you're still in one piece?
Oh, you had me with you.
Partner who had my back.
Exactly.
Keep it up and I might just change my mind about you.
I mean, look at the lighting on the back of his clothing there.
You can head back to the precinct.
For a small budget game, if we can call it that, this game is actually quite a looker. Okay, this truck is blocking the way to the old man's apartment. Use my words. Can't get through there now. Can't climb up there. Alright, what else do we have around this region? We have a gang stash there, which may or may not be occupied. We saw earlier that there were gang stashes around, and some of them had stuff, others didn't. We have 3 serve and protects, which I'll deal with first. I'll take a quick look around the streets. But unless we run into any random side quests, it seems like I need to meet Dr. Blanche at the Star Motel. Okay, what seems to be the problem with this car? Once again, blocking a hydrant, you can't do that. No quip. Kitty still here? Nah, the kitties are nowhere to be seen.
I didn't know you were involved in politics.
I don't give a shit about elections, but they give free food for handing out flyers.
If Mills wins, I'll have to close up the store.
We didn't appear to suffer any negative consequences from opening Samantha's box. Please don't take that sentence out of context. Nothing bad happened when we looked at the contents and said, yeah, you know what, that's all fine.
The most important thing is to find balance. Harmony. Sure, you can work your ass off every day, but...
You want to sit on your ass while you're on the job? Fine. But for God's sake, just shut up.
That can't be comfortable. Courthouse is blocked off. This is not a park entrance, but I'll use it anyway. I don't see anyone there. Studio has been cleaned up. Yeah, the frame rate is tanking in any area which involves lighting and or fluid. Right, what are you doing? What are you doing which may or may not be a misdemeanor? Drinking in public.
Drinking in a public place is against the law.
I'm not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
That is such a terrible response, but I'll do it anyway. I'm trying to be more empathetic in my old age.
I will not issue a ticket. However, I recommend enrolling in the homeless help program.
I'm not homeless, so get out of my house.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good response. Tell the homeless, go find better accommodation. That's not a good reply.
They'll figure it out, I'm telling you.
Connect the parts, plug in the wires, then get the money and run. Everything will be fine. Trust me.
Okay. But it's the last time I lie about knowing how to do the job.
Yeah, don't do it, kids. I assume this place here has been out of business for a while just based on how glossy it looks. Maybe not. I mean, there's rubbish around here. That rubbish wouldn't have appeared if that place was not in business. Are you part of the... You are. I'll save you folks as well. No, they have nothing to say. Look at the bikies going, are they the street vultures? And they totally are. I cannot imagine there is anything in here. There's no loot laying around the place. Middle of the street. Yeah, something seems very wonky with the exclamation points and the gang stashes and what spawns and what doesn't.
Your arguments against voting are baseless. As residents of this city, you have an obligation.
Get lost, kiddo. I don't want them to unsuspend my sentence for beating up a snot like you.
I'd love to help, but you're talking politics. I cannot help. Sorry, kid, it's your own problem. Leaky car. I'm surprised that Robo had quips for the first day. First time we were here, he was mentioning everything about, okay, these points have appeared, I'll check those out as well, even though I'm pretty sure there's nothing there. He had quips for all of the tickets and things that he was doing. But as the games progressed, those have disappeared. I don't know if that's because they just didn't write the material.
I didn't know you were involved in politics.
I don't give a shit about elections.
We've heard that line before. I don't know whether it was a case of they just didn't write material or they didn't care, but that sounds like a terrible thing to say, or whether there's a bug going on. I just find it very unusual that, oh my god, this reflection. What is that effect called? I should know what it is, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. Screen space reflections or something? You see it a lot in Resident Evil 2 before they introduced ray tracing into that game. In the Reach to the Moon engine. At certain angles it looks great, other times like that it looks pretty damn awful. I know there's going to be nothing in here, I don't know why I'm bothering to look. Okay, let's go to the Star Motel. We're going to meet with Dr. Blanche. Apparently it's going to burn down, and I think we might need to rescue a cat on the way out. Low prices, full privacy and discretion. Open 24/7 motel. 24 hours, 7 days a week. The sizes of rooms, air conditioning and TV. Everything you need for a good night in. Well, maybe you need heat as well.
You're back already, Grumpy? With all those colorful flags and balloons, any other cat would be in seventh heaven. Maybe you're more like me, when you get a headache just thinking about politics.
Just to the left of the door is a pair. Left of the fire is a pair of doors. Open the right-hand one to free the cat. All right. Kitty. Just want to take a look around here first. Oh, okay, maybe I should talk to you first, so that I don't accidentally trigger the next objective without realizing. Anything in here? Any incriminating documents? Your investigation, excuse me? That might be something above me.
You're way too early. The bachelorette party starts at 8.
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel. People don't usually give names.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you aren't the real Robocop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
It's one of these motels. Okay, that room there. Which means naturally we'll check out everywhere else first. So many cats around the place. Thank you. We have a laundry, stairs leading up. So we do have an upstairs area here, multiple upstairs areas. And this is all part of the same map. Normally when we get multiple floors like this, it breaks up the map, but I guess this map is just a bit too complicated to do that trick, so... The map is showing 2 levels right now. When we go up here though, that's going to change. Like so. What I do find odd is that I don't see any door numbers on these rooms. Another bathroom. Right, we're on level 4, which means we have numbers now because resins. I didn't miss anything down here, did I? I came up there, looked around there. Yeah, there's nothing here. Let's go up. Top floor, I take it? DJ, just in case. How you doing, dude? 0 out of 10 game, can't pet the cats. That's alright. I'm a dog person. If you can't pet the dogs, then yes, it's a 0 out of 10 game. Cats are risky. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind cats. But you just don't know if you pat them, whether they're going to nuzzle up to you or claw you to shreds. Let's go into room 405. Are you in here?
It's you. Thank you for coming over. Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here. Tell me what happened again.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But the only thing of value are my research notes. Your evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
Possibly.
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
The kid?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with a tracking device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress. How do you feel about doing the final session now?
It's going to tell me to do it now, isn't it? I'll do it.
I promised to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
See, she appreciated it.
You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation. Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
No.
I promised to stick to it.
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
I was struggling to comprehend my own existence.
I still am.
That is correct. But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
I am a machine.
The results of our sessions might surprise you then. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless OCP robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine would bother to help a drug addict believe that there is a place for him in our society? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or bring comfort to a suffering old man?
Would an actual person glitch?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories and the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace them.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche. They would be more successful if it wasn't for your human side. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning. I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is you're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
I will try. Thank you, Doctor.
What was the point of all this?
Download the coordinates of the tracking device. It's right there on the desk.
What was the point of all the evaluations anyway? To satisfy OCP? To make me feel happy about who I am? We know what's going on with the mechanical side though. Wendell is doing something. Well, most of the time it's Wendell, but sometimes it's not. What do we have? I can't read that. Type, locks, modified, created, there's dates.
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
Also 9 time.
I only need your signature.
Nope.
Can you please open the door? Eyes on target.
And I saw it.
Caution! She's not alone. Robocop is guarding the target. See the enemy!
They set this place on fire very quickly.
Were they here to kill me?
Yes.
We need to move. Lewis, there was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Is she okay?
Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
She comes first!
Follow me.
search?
Don't know.
I will figure that out.
Shield's not ready. Letting out your inner El Capone.
Can we rest for a moment?
No.
No, we should not stop.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another way.
I will make a way.
I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but you better hurry. This room is getting awfully hot.
Where am I going?
Follow me.
1 moment, just taking a very quick look at the guide. Path being blocked. Just to the left of the fire is a pair of doors. Open the right-hand one. Hopefully I haven't missed it. I did try opening all the doors.
We're moving forward. That's good. Concentrate on the positive, Olivia.
Okay, I think that's me popping a secondary objective, even though we can't see what it is.
This heat is just too much.
We must keep going.
Got a lot of skill points. Yeah, I don't know if I've got a loss compared to most players or otherwise pass. I've just been playing the game fairly normally. Not been trying to power game or anything like that. I can hear a kitty. At least compared to how your playthrough is going. Okay, noted. I haven't really done anything out of the ordinary, I think. Is the store locked?
Follow me.
Find another way out. Let's see if we can find that cat. I can hear it. It's in there. Kitty! I'm gonna follow you so you can distract the guards as we fight our way out. Also, I note that we can potentially shoot the cat.
You found Grumpy! Thank you so much. The sprinklers aren't working.
I wonder why. Eliminate threats. We've not been down here. There's an OCP chest on our right. My cat personality. I mean, kittens are fine. I like kittens. Kittens, yes. Cats, no. Two more. Open the valve. Grab those. Even though I think at this point that if we grab more of those documents and fake money and IDs and whatnot, it will not matter. And also stolen purses.
power's dying out.
That was quick.
Footsteps upstairs.
I will make a way.
Not Lewis. Oh, yes, anyway. Slow-mo, so that's most likely yes.
Oh, wow. I've seen messes here before, but not quite like this.
We've made it. Oh, thank God. But what should we do now?
My partner is going to take you to someplace safe. I will find the guilty party using your computer's coordinates.
Can we talk about the messes that you've seen previously? Like I mentioned, you walking into a room that's been used by multiple people performing certain acts and leaving a mess, but the good news is you should know a good cleaner, so just hire them, clean the mess up, maybe replace the top couple of floors, and you'll be fine. Enjoy the rest of your life. Question is anyone outside waiting for us?
I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Bend at the knees, Robo.
What exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
Get out of here before you get sniped. Cyber trial is done, I think. No. Terror system signal tracking. To track a target's exact location, use the signal strength indicator in the upper left corner of your HUD. Percentage value increases if you move in the correct direction. Oh, look at this. I didn't ask. Wendell Antonowski carries out the Afterlife project for someone at OCP. With no new clues in the investigation of who in OCP finances Antonowski, the theft of Dr. Blanche's computer becomes the primary lead. There are many indications that Wendell's mercenaries, Wolfram, are responsible for the robbery. Meets with Dr. Blanche to determine if the computer theft is related to the Afterlife project. Fairly lengthy quest. Do I have skill points? I do not. Vitalities, we got 5 more to go for Vitality. Once we hit that last one, that'll just be the best. And then after that, I can maybe focus on combat a bit for the extra DPS. So honestly, I'm not terribly interested in Shockwave, although Shockwave instantly kills nearby enemies. That might be fantastic, but I don't use melee, so this one is worthless. Right, it mentioned... I don't think I misread that. I don't think we can see... Wait, archives? Tutorials. Use the signal strength indicator in the upper left corner of your HUD. That's the opposite of upper left, game. Well, not the total opposite, but half the opposite. It's like me trying to do east and west and left and right in fucking Hitman. Tonight's stream, I want to call quits in about an hour or just over an hour because I do need to get a good night's sleep tonight. I've got work tomorrow and yeah, don't have a meeting in the morning, but I do have one later in the morning and I need to prep for that, so that unfortunately takes priority. Until I lose my job, that does take priority. There's nothing else on the map here. There's a signal coming from the McDonald's.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Sure thing.
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
Alright, it's dissipating when we get close to that place, so it means we're going this way or that way. We're not going that way, we're going this way. Likely this building here.
Need some rubble?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision.
Why would you say that to a robot? It's full of gravel.
I need to see what is underneath.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour.
I can't wait.
It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a finicking train, are you?
I am much more than that.
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark. Just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
Right, so maybe he is on the level. Going to the sewers. This is where we can hack the turrets, and I believe this is the last optional / missable trophy in this particular set, and then everything else will come just by naturally playing the game.
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there? Some of them ain't come back. Let's hope it's not an alien party. Just make sure you don't drink anything. It might have a Ruthie.
Well, they're probably not having a party down there right now, but I'm going in there, and there's going to be a party in there while I'm in there. That doesn't really make sense, but you know what I mean.
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken Dr. Blanche to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact me if you back up. Stay safe.
You heard most of that. We're underground though, this is to be expected. What I'm wondering is, are we going to run into trip mines and or landmines? Yeah, I think there's one more stream to finish this game off. One or two. Yuck. There's a crate over there. Yeah, we'll go around this way. Uh-oh. Victim recently deceased. When he was talking about citizens entering the sewers, he did not mean the maintenance workers. You couldn't pass through there. Out to my left. Another merc group ticked over by, what's his face? Open the floodgates? Not yet. Need to go save these people first. Pull out your gun. Got bullets ricocheting off us. Max armor. Life is good. Okay, that was an automatic slowdown. That leads me to believe there's not many dudes around here. Can I pick that up? No. Store power. I see. I would have had to use that. Power is back. To open the floodgate. Yeah, I'll use it. It's virtually no health whatsoever, but I'll take it anyway. Another dead body. Anyone in here? No, just a stolen wallet. And more health. Right, let's go open the floodgates. And I believe we might need to hack a turret very shortly. Nice. The room is clear. 3% health lost. Yeah, we're a tad OP at this point. We were OP at the start, although we did die multiple times to Ed 209. But yeah, at this point I feel pretty much indestructible. Little frame in here, game. What have we here?
Can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they were planning, I am going to stop them.
Mercenaries weren't being paid, so it would make sense, I guess, that they're trying to tamper with Wendell's stuff. I don't know. I'm probably misreading that. Not sure what we're looking at there. No. Those leg shots, holy shit. Maybe that's the answer. Instead of going for the head, I take their legs down. That's a dead end. Anyone in here? Lots of explosives. Yes, please. Another skill point. That's 2 because I tipped over the next one just now. What the hell? Yep, vitality. I can pick up an additional OCP charge. Yeah, I feel like I'm not doing terribly much DPS, but when I'm this chonky, it doesn't seem to matter. SCP turret. Stationary enemy lays heavy suppressive fire. Which means I need to get into that room immediately, correct? Oh no, let's just take out this guy first. Yeah, let's get in there. Hey, fellas. Those leg shots counted as crit hits. Maybe there's a lesson here. I don't know if I can get behind it to hack it. Maybe what I need to do is, oh shit, shield myself and then just dash past it. Let me try that. Oh god. Okay, look at that. The Y is running there, so I imagine I can dash up on the left-hand side and disable it. What about this guy, though? Hack the turret. Make it quick. Right, if I was shielded when we were doing that, maybe that would help, but once again, health is not an issue.
Please, don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
Oh, you should be afraid. You should be very afraid.
I had this vast dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh, wait.
Can I talk to you at all? No. Okay, well, we understand how to hack turrets now. That took a very long time, though. Let's put our data spike in and actually hack the thing. That said, this one is out of line of sight, so I just need to rush forward. Do that. Right, there's hostiles ahead. Not gonna bother trying to hack that one. We get experience for taking out that turret? I don't know. I did not check that. No one around here, alright. Who's behind this door? No one. Ah. Just gonna wait for the shield, even though I don't think I need it for this door. Mighty nice. I do! Dumb move. Really dumb move. Right, that's the last one. We are in the war room. We'll just go back and use that charger. Fortunately, I cannot reload my guns. Alright, what have I got? Mercenaries War Room. Fake money. Maybe that's what Wendell uses, fake money. Let's grab that immediately. I take it that's our way out once we're done here. Yes, some incriminating pictures, which unfortunately we can't look at. I love me some incriminating pictures, chat. Especially when they're my own. I think we've seen identical billboards to that, or what would you call that? Corkboard? Blackboard? I don't know. Can't grab the shotgun. With maximum on charges. Alright, so what do we have here? What were you doing? Connection details. OCP Communication Internal Link HQ connected. Employee account. Antonovsky Wendell. Access restrictions. CEO only. Was it really the old man? Did he really have a heart attack?
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
That's what it looked like.
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
Is that wise? Is this the last mission? I don't think so. Reason being I can only play for about another half hour or so. Maybe a little bit longer, but not much longer. And then I need to call it quits. Just going to take a very quick look at something. So at this point, I've got all of the missable trophies. We can get the platinum just by completing the game. Robocop main mission list. I did look at this yesterday, and I thought we had a long way to go, but I've seen that some of the missions can actually be very short. We're on 20 or 31, but I think it's going to progress rapidly from here. We couldn't have just gone in there to begin with. Many less people would have died, just saying.
Even though we would like to prevent them, medical errors happen.
Tell me about it.
According to one study, they are the #1 killer among all demographics, and that is unacceptable.
I was scared to hear what the study found. I wish there was something I could do.
You don't have to be scared anymore, because now there is something you can do. Donate money to the Institute of an Unexpected Miracle, and don't worry about medical errors. Each dollar you spend will make you feel more secure, and how you feel is half the battle.
I paid $10, and now I feel much safer.
This is not insurance. You will not be covered against medical malpractice at any medical facility.
I have no idea what that's even trying to advertise. It's like me saying, hey, you can improve your life if you donate to me on Twitch, but please don't do that because I do not need the money, really. I have a full-time job. That's why I'm not streaming all the time right now. Alright, something's going on here. This is going to be a side quest. This will keep me occupied for a little while. Okay, I saw that earlier in the stream when we were passing by the foreshore. That dude is T-posing. When we get closer... Yeah, look at that. That guy spawned and he was T-posing until we got to a certain range. Alright, what happened here, gentlemen? Can I help?
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle.
You again, what's up?
We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
Oh.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
And if you can look around for clues afterwards, you know, you never can tell with the electricity.
Those artifacts around Robocop's shoulders, though. This place is electrified, but who's on strike? I mean, we're talking about the police going on strike, but are we saying that the electricians and the civic services are all going on strike, as opposed to, you know, just Magnavols? But as opposed to just police officers, is everyone going on strike? Because if so, that seems really bad.
Failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
If it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his boxers.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
The current flowing through the body of the car is 2,000 amps. It was prudent not to touch it.
I told you, Miss Livewire, someday your proactivity will kill you.
At least I wouldn't have to listen to how hungry you are every 5 minutes.
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great, but if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly.
Oh, what the hell happened here?
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
We're looking for a sailor.
Something like that.
Got a mobile phone in your hand. Driving while talking, that's incredibly dangerous.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder? Certainly worth checking.
Good TV show. I need to watch it sometime.
There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out.
It could have belonged to him. You don't know.
The phone, the earring, and a sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mills' campaign manager. OCP will do anything to get Mills elected.
Yeah, if everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Alright, so the police officers are on strike. Regardless of which candidate it is or not, you would expect the police to thoroughly investigate.
Why did you not join the strike?
I owe Reed a favor.
And you're too close to retirement to risk it.
But there's nothing keeping you here, Officer O'Neill, apart from making my life less bearable.
Well, somebody's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
I will let you know if I find anything in that office.
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
Right, well, let's go to the cinema and redecorate the 3rd floor. I assume that's what we're doing. Or the place next to the cinema, I should say. Hopefully we'll get to go in there later. That place looks swanky.
The long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego ended in failure when his military supporters, Red Rat, staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
There's some messages in their chat, which I don't like. They are highly relevant, given, you know, recent events.
Ugh, come on, please. Damn lock.
May I help you, officer?
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
A keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh God. That makes my schedule irrelevant.
That's your first thought?
Were you or anyone else in the office yesterday after Mr. Page left?
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
I'm very good at opening doors. One moment. Okay, you don't have an earring on your left ear. The entire time during that conversation, I was looking at her left ear to try and see if she had an earring, but she just didn't have its head tilted the correct direction. Let's hack that.
Follow me.
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
Let me just grab that fake ID. We're not going to redecorate the place. That's super upsetting. I suspect there may be a secret room or so.
Things to throw away. I regularly clean my workspace. I don't like to be distracted by anything.
Is there any significance to bakery on the corner? That's what was on Samantha's box. I'd give this bathroom a 7 out of 10 as well. It's just got a lot of stuff in here which doesn't need to be here. Plus, if I'm seated on that, that thing is way too close. Like, I can't stretch my legs out, like, side to side. That doesn't work. That thing's way too close. 7 out of 10 otherwise. All of this shit in here brings it down to about a 6 or maybe even a 5. We've been told to go in there, but let's check the answering machine first.
You have no new messages.
What about
The phone
saved?
on Mr. Page's desk is connected to his answering machine. It's the only one in this office.
Maybe he did not get a chance to record his message.
Maybe. We have documents. Bill's speech pointers. Message to deliver. Tells the city is right. 1. Make old Detroit look disgusting. Adjectives to use: cramped, dirty, old, dangerous, dark. Evoke associations with crime, danger, lack of perspectives. 2. Sell the idea of Delta City. Adjectives to use: safe, secure, clean, bright. Evoke associations with better life, bright future, hope for more. 3. Link Mills to point 2 and Cusack's point 1. Emphasize that Mills wants the good of the residents and Delta City will bring that good. That's how easy it is to become a fascist, kids. Someone's boat.
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
Something sailor's not.
Organ selling and other ideas for making money?
The books were bought for show. Visitors don't look too closely, and making an impression is all that matters. Mr. Page's words.
Yeah, I think we know where that leads. Talking about the keypad and not, the organ selling. Thing is, organ selling doesn't even seem that immoral, having listened to some of the adverts around the place. Or it doesn't seem unusual, I should say. It's very immoral. Alright, so what are we looking for? 3 clues. Enter password on... What game is that, Tron?
Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it.
It's a password protected computer. No, Tempest. I'm thinking of Tempest. Looking at that pattern and going, yeah, that looks familiar. What's in your diary?
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them.
A meeting with G has been crossed out.
Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings.
Expensive gifts.
Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Cusack's team.
Shut the hell up.
As the death of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G. In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh, God. Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh, God. G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Cusack's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite the basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
Are we going to come back here? Because, I mean, that's sus as fuck. And also, that's mildly sus as fuck as well. How do we reach that? I don't see any secrets here. There's maybe a way of getting through there. This all seems too convenient though. If that's really the answer, similar to what we had with Jerry's case earlier, then I find that all...
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
Alright, we are coming back. It just seems a bit too simplistic with its quest design in general. But hopefully it's not just as simple as let's go there, murder Gloria, or save her. I can't imagine we're going to save her because I don't believe we've saved any females during this game. And yeah, we'll come back here, but there's got to be more to that place. There has to be. Alright, it's just a hop, skip, and jump away. Yeah, the interior of that room is not rendered terribly well. It's like the, yeah, the Z-axis is not correct in that room on that texture. Points for effort, but you need to lower the room a little bit. That's very funny. Reminds me of the Matrix demo. Right, so we've nearly got another skill points. Anything in the basement first? Like a stolen wallet or something? Jewelry, handbag, whatever, same thing. Hello. A random OCP chest? Holy Christ. What's that doing here? Wouldn't it be something if we're on the same map as the previous place? And that was the OCP chest. Not going that way. The thing is, she could have put that necklace, she could put that earring there and framed her. We've got no evidence at this point.
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Cusack's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
You didn't know?
Oh. Too bad for him. I kind of liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
We found evidence that you may have been at the crime scene.
What a surprise. Evidence found by OCP, perhaps?
Did you or did you not meet yesterday?
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
Can't see her left ear. If we find the earring, then I believe that's pretty solid proof. Because it means that the earrings made it into her possession, and that one of them has been left behind.
I wondered if there was a man hiding under that shiny armor.
You bet. Cusack's speech? That is not how you spell speech. What the hell? Draft number 1. Mission statement. Save the neighborhoods. 1. What do neighborhoods mean to us? Emotions to evoke. Nostalgia. Solidarity. Homeliness. Real life story. Memories of the smell of fresh bread wafting from the local bakery, neighborly help, and children carelessly playing in the streets. 2. OCP destroys neighborhoods. Emotions to evoke. Fear. Rage. Sense of injustice. Real life story. OCP allows criminals to ruin buildings intentionally to make them lose value to allow. Like mine. That sentence is incomplete, but whatever. 3. Only Cusack can save neighborhoods. Emotions to evoke. Pride. Desire for revenge. Get our neighborhoods back. Notes. Find a way to make Cusack stick to the script instead of talking through his hat. Let me spend that immediately. 2 more. Pills.
I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
As opposed to you not being alone. Uh-oh. Okay, it was likely her. Unless she has a very good excuse for it and knows that she left the earring behind.
I have a second glass if you want to loosen up.
It's not going to work on me, I'm a robot. On second thoughts, damn, girl.
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime. is it, officer?
Schedule high volume of meetings. Am I allowed to stream this?
I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for you, I'm afraid. This is not looking good for you. Even with, you know... Why would you even need to... I have questions, that's all I'm gonna say. I have questions.
Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
Matches the crime scene, that's not good. We did not hear anything about this before we entered, holy crap. I have questions about those shackles.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one.
When did you lose it?
So? Am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
I think she would enjoy that. Oh my god, these are terrible responses. I'll say that one.
Being restrained is exciting only for those who are truly free. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claim that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
I would be arresting her or maybe restraining her in that room, assuming those shackles are actually secure, and then we'd come back, leaving you around here where you can...
O'Neill, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there and be careful. She is our prime suspect.
Understood.
Is she? Also, I can breach that. I can go back in there right now if I wanted to. Why do you need 2 sets of shackles? I don't know. I mean, look, I could understand 2 on one end and 1 on the other, but 2 on both ends, that doesn't make sense. I hope the kids are going to bed. So from what O'Neill just said, I think the secret areas have opened up. I mean, how is Gloria not the prime suspect at this point?
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kurt showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
I don't know about that.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
I know
How do
where
we
I'm
know
going.
that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
Yeah, she didn't mention that. Assuming that's true, I mean, it could be a complete lie. Once again, similar to the Jerry side quest, given that we're being taken in this direction, I suspect that this is in fact the answer. I didn't see that switch earlier.
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer. Maybe we can find something there.
Let me see if I can find the code. Plus, you know,
The
there.
message here says there is a panic room in this office. There is also an access code.
Panic room, Magnavolt. This Page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
At least the hide and seek game is over.
Let me read. From Simon Pegg to security, access to the office delivered yesterday at 8:15. I need you to change all office accessee codes earlier than usual. The person usually responsible for it has been laid off recently. Please change it overnight. I don't want anyone to disturb my work. The new codes are Panic Room 9584, Panic Room Answering Machine. I managed it myself. That is not a code. That's just you saying you managed it yourself. Alright, so let's hack this or put the code in.
Open sesame.
Ah, sure. Keep reminding me of the delicious sesame sprinkled burger buns we haven't
Just
eaten
delete
yet.
already.
That's the problem, Simon. I can't forget. You're ruining my career.
Destruction of evidence.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
Okay, she admitted it.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney.
That's not going to work.
I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
There are no bullets in that gun. The clip is out.
Unpredictable little things. Again, it's frustrating when they ruin even the best schedule.
You moron.
Everything will go according to plan for the next several decades.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us.
You can put the gun down now.
I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Priorities, dude. I wonder what would have happened if we breached that door. I apologize for interrupting that sound effect. But, oh. That's potentially a very chunky board. What do we have? Auto fire? But we're going to take a 30% hit by enabling auto fire. Automatic reload. Laser focus. We don't get the dum-dum rounds. Or whatever they're called. Let me just try plugging some in here. So this one here has to be a dead end pointing right, so I don't have a choice. Actually, we could use a pass through there, couldn't we? Let's put that one in there. Firepower, pass through upwards, 29, that'll do. Pass through 32, let's put that one here. Need an L shape here. Another L shape for the next one. Pass through or L shape, or T shape rather. Need 2 here for the reloads. Reloads don't really concern me all that much. Yeah, so the problem I've got is if I activate the gore, which leads to the auto fire, it automatically activates that 30% penalty, which is no good. Or at least I think it's no good anyway. So I need to leave that accuracy out. Same with this guy here. Even if I just put a dead end here pointing backwards, this 26 on the top right, it's going to activate that 20 penalty. No, it's not. Never mind. So I could actually activate that accuracy by doing that, couldn't I? And these two here down the bottom, I think I do need a vertical pass-through. Another vertical pass-through there. And then the Omni there is good enough to handle that. What are my stats like? 65, 43, 44. Holy shit, this one's better. So this one does not give me the... we lose the armor, or whatever it is, that thing there, Doom. We lose that. But we're getting a fuck ton more damage. We're getting the equivalent armor piercing. We're not getting this split. We're actually getting improved accuracy here, laser focus. We do lose a fair bit of capacity, 96 down to 65. Weapon spread goes right down, which I'm not upset about that. And reload speed is comparable. Okay, we're switching to that. We are switching to that other board. We lose the explosive rounds. I don't think that's a huge loss though. Times it 10. I need to call it quits within the next half hour at the absolute most, so I'll get out of here. We'll complete this quest. We'll start the next one. We'll see how we go. But I need to call it quits shortly after that. Can I improve anything here? Just taking a look at the numbers. Oh god, not that. Looking for a dead end or a pass through on that 26. 29 there, we're looking for a T-shape. 29% there, that matches. 32% on the dead end or the T-shape or whatever. Equip that for accuracy. Oh, I can't, never mind. Shit. What was in there beforehand? I don't even recall. Put an 18% in there. Do we have anything better? Let's put that 20% in there. Where's the damage? The damage is what I'm most interested in. That has to be vertical pass through, so 29 is, or 25 is as good as it's going to get. I can definitely improve the reload by putting this one in. Binders. Correction, magazine capacity, and what have I got in the way of T-shapes? Yep, let's put these in. That one there, and we have one pointing to the right. We do not. This is so confusing. 18, do we have another pass through? 22, 25. I think this is as good as it is going to get. Unless maybe I do something like this for reload. So we definitely have lost a lot of magazine capacity, but we've gained a lot of damage. That is a significant amount of damage. We lose the explosive rounds, which, again, I'm not too upset about that at this time. Maybe I will be after I've seen the difference. Let's grab that evidence there. Yeah, I'm not happy about the quest in this game that it's basically go one place, figure out something, go somewhere else, and then you get all the answers. I felt like the scene we had in the prison, where we had to figure out who was lying, was actually more interesting, and that was a single decision. Whereas here, we go to the other lady's place, she looks very sus, and Robo's like, no, it's not you. I don't get it. I have to know if we can breach the door, though. I'm not leaving that until that question is answered. Not leaving this place, rather, until this question is answered. Then after that, we'll check out OCP headquarters. I don't know what we're up against there, but I do need to call it quits within about... I want to call it quits in 15 minutes at most, so... Let's quickly go back in here if we can.
Not everyone in this city would return a wallet.
I'd be letting my father down if I didn't, sir.
Your father must be proud of you.
Touchy subject. But yes, he would be proud. That, of course, is Briggs's son, who is very, very dead. Can't go back in there. I do wonder what would have happened if we breached. Would we find her naked in her bedroom, shackled up? Don't know. Alright, so let's drive to OCP headquarters. Next main mission, I assume. The elevator. You going straight to the old man's office? No.
Hey, Murphy. We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Did Dr. Blanche know that she was gathering information for this presentation? The way she tried to kick everyone out for our presentations, or our sessions rather, makes me think no.
I told you Smith would be fired.
Everyone knows it's because of you.
Well, that twerp messed with the wrong guy.
Just quietly, I think this looks much better than the Arasaka building. Which is a game that I need to get back to on Platinum at some point. I've done most of the hard work on that game, but there's a way to go. Also, I'm playing it on the PS4.
This is a friendly reminder. Stealing office supplies will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, Meg. Thank you.
Election in 2 days' time. Sector C, Sector B, Sector A, I assume is ahead of us. I can't go into the restrooms, so there's no restrooms for robots.
Did you have a career development meeting with your supervisor?
I think you can take that as a no, ma'am. Security?
Out of concern for our employees, Omni Consumer Products have purchased new sleeping bags. You will be notified by your supervisor about your options. And remember, your efforts are paying off.
Pay attention, naughty dog. This bathroom looks very, very nice. I give that maybe an 8. Something about the design of those urinals, though, makes me feel a bit freaked out. Mirrors, though, those, that bench. Looks a bit impractical, the way these are sort of cantilevered like that, or whatever the word is, but it looks okay. I suspect I shouldn't be going this way just yet. Maybe we'll come through here later when we need to save some people.
Starting next month, OCP Silver cardholders will no longer be allowed to use diamond relaxation areas.
I mean, that's not even a satire of America. That's just the world we live in, and quite frankly, it's pretty fucked. Very rich in that area. I just missed this. Okay, so I came from there. I'm just worried there's going to be a skill disc or a PCB in here, even though we just picked up a very good PCB. Right, we can't enter there. I assume that if I go all the way back here, do whatever it is that needs to be done in the lobby, we'll be told to come back here, then maybe I can start saving people. CEO Office Boardroom Admin Research Center.
You didn't send a summary message. Always send a summary to protect yourself.
Not interested. Right, well, so far I found no incriminating documents, no discs, not much of anything really.
I think I know how to solve the jumper problem we're having.
Psychological support?
Nets. I will present my solution at today's meeting.
Yeah, they're not talking about jumper cables or IDE or SCSI jumpers.
Time for me.
I know who you are, lady. You broke into the security room. You're up to something.
Hey, Robo, could you resolve this issue we're having?
You shouldn't be here.
There's been a security breach I need to investigate, but someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
I'll think about it.
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
Especially given that, you know, Wendell is on the OCP payroll.
Welcome to Omni Consumer Products. How may I help you?
Old man.
A meeting regarding afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
How do you know my name?
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators. Sir! Sir!
I do not need clearance. It's a bit of a long run through these corridors to get to the server room here.
Over here. Could you help me with these doors?
Can do. Electronic lock malfunction detected. Okay, we need to kick the door in. No choice. I need a warrant.
Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes.
Bonk.
Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, Robocop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My new dumbass boss will chew my ear off about it if I don't.
So at this point I could turn around and do nothing, but we have more to do. The man himself. New evidence points to the old man as the person who hired Wendell to work on the Afterlife project. Head to the OCP headquarters and arrest the old man. We're here to arrest him. Samantha's investigation. Samantha Ortiz was caught snooping around looking for data to protect the residents of Old Detroit from a scam prepared by OCP. She believes OCP intends to deprive thousands of people of their homes without compensation to make space for Delta City. The security guard who caught her needs your help fixing a security breach. This may be an opportunity to get the data Samantha is looking for. Need to examine the computer. New door code policy. Here is a new enhancement under the Work Smarter program, a new policy for remembering access codes. No more forgotten codes. I know this is a problem for many of you. It's even to me. That's why from now on, every code is a number you can find on a nearby poster. You're welcome. David Hamill, Head of Security. Pretty spacious server room. Alright, so I suspect we're going to try using that computer and it's going to go, no, you need a code.
Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed.
How do I distract him? Also, I don't see any posters around here.
So, you're still here?
Your conflict with the head of security, what is that about?
He's a walking sack of incompetence. For example, he put this metal detector gate nearby with no one to supervise it. So that means I have to run and check it every time it beeps. And don't even get me started on the door codes. I think I can tell you that. You're an OCP cop, right? My boss made it so the new security code for each door is always some number that you can easily find around the door. Thank God the doors aren't locked with keys. He'd probably make us leave keys under doormats.
My duty awaits.
Alright. That's our distraction. These things are malfunctioning. Let's see if we can fix them. Right, so this place is probably locked down. Isn't that the gates? It is not. I'm very confused by that. Right, but what's the point of the gaze? You saw nothing. I don't think I used my engineering ability anywhere there to bypass things. Where do I plug in this code? Yeah, maybe, but that leads outside. Maybe that's going to be how we learn how to get to the old man's office. Okay, I'm very confused by that. I don't know about any of that, but okay.
Estimates. Do you have them?
Handing it over here seems like a very bad idea. Let's go outside and do this.
Make good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy.
Don't call me
But
Murphy.
there is one more issue.
I'll go away.
Security footage.
If I'm going to expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
This is an abusive relationship.
I will do what needs to be done to protect the innocent.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to focus on what needs to be done as well.
Why so eager to fight OCP?
I fight the bad guys. And when it comes to bad guys, OCP is the worst. They forced my parents to give up everything they'd worked for. They accused my mother of lying in her documentaries meant to expose OCP. She didn't take it well. But revenge is good motivation, not a reason. I want to spare others the suffering that we went through, even if I have to sacrifice my career or freedom. But maybe now's not the time for this conversation. We have work to do.
This is an abusive relationship and you know it. So does this require... Yeah, I know what it is. Fuck's sake. I know what it is. Oh my god, it's still going off. Huh? Scan the area for the access number. Is it inside the... It's going to be inside the freaking office, isn't it? I'm sorry, sir. I'm not trying to troll you, I swear. Let's wrap up. Really? Door access code acquired. Do we really need... No, we don't need 2 vitality for that. Nothing else in here? No, good. Let's just commit some more crimes. We don't need to download anything here, but okay. What do you want now?
I did some shuffling.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
Alright, it's getting very late. Let me quickly go up here.
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up?
You're trapped in an elevator with me, dude. I'm pushing punch and nothing's happening.
Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations, so that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up.
I fear you're forgetting what makes a city. Oh god, this area is massive. Alright. You can fuck off somewhere while I have a quick look around here. Quick squeeze.
I'm as fresh as a daisy. Didn't you sleep in the office? I did, and I'm telling you, I need to stay here more often. No wife, no kids, just peace and quiet.
No neighbors either. Sticky nose. Optimal temperature. Please keep the temperature in the office between 68 to 76 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the optimal temperature for work. I like LA, but changing the thermostat to the ozone layer deprived Californian heat option is way too much. I can't translate those numbers into Celsius very quickly, so I don't know what they mean. This looks like we could do some shooting later, perhaps.
All of you working overtime, remember that you can keep pictures of your family on your desk. Omni Consumer Products cares.
What about the ones who aren't working overtime? Yeah, to me it seems like we're going to have a bit of a shootout here. I don't know if I have time for that tonight. Yeah, I think what I might do, assuming that the old man is in a room which is somewhere we need to open, I might explore the rest of this place, get outside those doors, and then call it quits. Although I need to hit a checkpoint, so...
You are special.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You deserve better.
No, I don't.
Better job.
No.
Better office.
No.
Better water. You need to stay hydrated to conquer the world of business. And where will you get the energy from? From the source. Source water for a modern-day businessman. Extracted from wells of the driest places on Earth, where simply surviving is the toughest challenge. That's the attitude that you need to stay ahead in the corporate world. Source. Now limited edition flavor. Glacier melting cold.
The worst part about that is that's not far away from reality. Yeah, that's the so-called nice part of Detroit, I guess. Right, a lovely little lounge area here. I have no idea if any of this is, if we need to go here or not, if it's truly optional or anything like that, but if it's optional, then I'm actually kind of impressed that this area exists. Oh my god, we can open all these doors, what the fuck? The thing is, I know there's going to be a skill disc behind one of these. I know this game too well at this point. The rest of the paths are locked, so let's go back up. Yeah, I have to go into the old man's office to trigger the next checkpoints, I think. So I'll do that. And then I'll shrug my shoulders. We'll probably get a very climactic moment. And then I'm going to call an end to the stream. Because I need to get to work relatively early tomorrow.
Why was he smiling when I signed it? He never smiles. There must be a catch. He set me up for something.
Talking about the old man, I assume. The ladies, we can't go in there. The men's, we can go in here. Again, I'd maybe make this a 9 out of 10 just because of how exuberant it is. I mean, there's a TV in here, for fuck's sake. And you could maybe see, if you're looking between a crack there, you could watch the TV while you're on the throne. But these urinals really do drag it down. I'm not a fan of those urinals.
Do you think they hung it upside down?
You have to stop coming to the office. You no longer work here. You were fired last month.
No response. Go in here. No, but it's traversable area. CEO OCP office. Is that our old man right there? We'll find out in just a moment, I guess. We're going to the conference room, though, which is... there may be 2 entrances. There's one here.
Can someone take this robot away from here? I'm trying to work.
You talking to me? I don't see any of the robots here, so I assume you're talking to me. And no, you're not trying to work. You are daydreaming. That's where we came in. These 2 paths lead to the same area here. There was no door here. That's a shutter, isn't it? No, there is a door here. There's a door and a corridor. I go in there. 2 more areas to check out here. Maintenance room. Yep. Which movie's that off? No, that's the bottle of Delta City, which got effed up by what's his name? Can't remember his name. I think he fell on that, or he splattered blood all over it when he was being blasted by ED-209. Right, so we can enter the conference room both of the ways here. This is nothing. What's this? An elevator which seems to be badly mislabeled because we are much higher than 5 floors. Alright, I think we've explored everywhere here. Let me go into the conference room, and that's where I'll end the stream.
There is no one here.
What? Look around. See if we're missing something.
I need to trigger a cutscene, so I'm not ending it here. We are watching a presentation. Yeah, this all looks very familiar. They've replaced the glass, they've put a new model of Delta City here. I'm not going to examine that in detail tonight, but I will take a very quick look. What is it? 5.1. Doom Doom, more gore. Piercer. That may be even more effective. I just need to be careful with how I place my power sources. Just looking for damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 damages here. That's going to be even better than the other one, I think. This one's got 3 damage upgrades. The other one's got 4. How many nodes does this have, just quickly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 12, but it's skewed more towards damage. There's 5 damage slots here. Shit, that's worth looking at, isn't it? Accuracy, reload. It doesn't do anything in the way of armor piercing, though. It does nothing. And there's only one for magazine capacity as well. I haven't really used my new gun yet, so let's just stick with the new one now. Play the presentation.
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now.
Oh boy.
Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
Do not say I did not warn you.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife. Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, Robocop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
Afterlife. Eternity. Today.
Prove that you're a cyborg. Well, so fuck you for making that recording.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
Eve?
It's actually Meg.
Are you like me?
I don't think so.
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress.
Punch her in the face.
I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling Afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is behind all of it?
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
Yeah, he's trying to keep himself alive because his end is near.
So you are selling something that does not work?
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, we won't get many complaints from the dissatisfied customers. 'Cause they'd be dead, you know?
True.
What about all the money that went into research?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. They spent a lot of money on some prototypes, but this time they ended up with nothing. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite a lot of unsuccessful Robocops before you came along.
Where did they conduct the research for this project?
I don't know, but I don't think it's in this building. I've noticed that there are always big cooling trucks parked in front of OCP when they're showing off new tech.
Where is the old man?
Probably in his office at the end of the hall. But I don't think barging in unannounced is such a good idea.
I disagree.
Not so nice. Let me just make sure that's made an autosave. It has not.
Suit yourself.
At least I don't think it has. I do not want to restart from checkpoint without seeing an autosave there. It is 22:37. It is late, so I need to go to bed. I need to have a shower and then go to bed. Alright, old man. Nice office. Let's talk.
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
Hey, Becca.
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO. You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard.
He's dead.
It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
I want to know.
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to buy us out. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal projects.
Afterlife.
Oh, you heard about that too. How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary expenses.
Does that include me?
And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
Wendell is still out there.
The market will take care of him. With no one to finance his stunts, he'd need an army willing to mindlessly fight for him, and for free. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Those robots are unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. But you'll get to see the improvements we've made firsthand, since I need you to come to the Arms Expo. Just don't be late. Now, you leave. Bitches, come! It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo. That expo thing is a black tie event. Then again, I guess that doesn't concern you.
I've got a lot of questions. Is the old man truly dead? My immediate thought is no. I think they're just hiding him or faking his death, or maybe he's had a stroke and maybe he's got some bruises on his hand and he's just feeling a bit sick, but he's otherwise fine.
You could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
Once again, I don't approve of that color. So you, no, don't do that, Robo. Bad Robo. Bad Robo. Don't do that. Did we get an autosave there? Fuck me. Is there really no checkpoint here? I don't believe that for a moment.
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning.
Once again, highly relevant.
It is not included as work time. Thank you.
Highly relevant. What the fuck, game? I'm playing this at exactly the right time in our society.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about Afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired. So what now? What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
Wait for me.
No. Stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
Is he truly dead? No, I don't think so. I think this is Max Becker just trying to usurp the old man. The proper way to mourn, though. I mean, fuck me.
I can't believe he's gone. He was so young.
Really?
Such a tragedy, but are our bonuses safe?
See, this guy's asking the correct questions.
I hope it won't be that Becker jerk from Security Concepts.
I've got bad news for you.
Will the Japanese take over the company now?
We're still on for playing golf at the weekend, right? The old man would have wanted us to keep going.
A bunch of old white dudes asking the correct questions. Corporate America. Right, well, if I get out of here, we should get a checkpoint and then I can call it quits. We have read that. I assume we're going to the Detroit Arms Expo, and I need to call it here because I have gone way over time. Where am I? That was odd. Load game. Do I have a new... Yep, there we go. 2043, that is the current time right now. The objective is arms race. I'm not going to look at that now. I'm just going to quit and call an immediate end to the stream because it is super late. Big thank you to everyone lurking tonight. Crazy Twilight, thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. DJ, just in case, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. And indeed, anyone lurking, anyone watching on Twitch or YouTube, thank you for doing so. I don't understand why, but thank you. Have a great day, great night, whatever it is in your part of the world. I should be back online with more of this tomorrow night, but we will see. Alright, that's it. Stay out of trouble.